Ahoy, crypto pirates and crypto junkies alike. I just wanted to stop in and fake you guys all out. No show today. April Fool's. Just kidding. It's good to have you guys here. Thank you guys for joining me. I know this is much earlier than the usual time. Taking the family on a little mini vacay after over a year of all of the nonsense that's happened worldwide. It's only fair that I get my kids one of the vacations that I promised them. So keep having ours canceled. So glad to have you guys join me here. Throw out some welcomes to some people here. HEX, Hexicans, what's up? Who is dumping from HEX? It's not that big of a dump, man. That's just a couple big wallets dropping a couple mil probably. That's usually what it is. It's only a 9.88% drop. We'll bounce right back from this, man. We always do, even if we have to go sideways for a day or two. No big thing, man. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Going up here, Hornet UK1. Yes, has become my new #1 troll that just tries to trigger me every chance he gets. Thanks, Hornet UK, for keeping me on my feet, and get rid of that stupid, ugly avatar of yours. So, dang, early. Yes, sir. It definitely is. Piston broke. Sup, everyone. Happy April Fool's Day. Yeah, and my lame little joke. Hopefully that brightens somebody's day. Nardo for the win. It's good to see you, brother. It's good to have another cutthroat in here. We got Nordic Marius, and we got Super Hex, the man on TikTok, the Hexer himself, that's got more followers than all of my shows I've ever done. We're on episode 25 for this morning show. He's got more followers in one TikTok than or more watchers than I've gotten all my videos combined. So thank God you're here, brother. That's good to see you. So, we got some other Hexicans here that can actually make it today because of my earliness. So I'm going to go ahead and drop some links here. You know what? I'm going to drop it here in the chat. Any of you guys want to join me today? It may not be a super long one today, but let's get some more Hexicans in here. In the meantime, let's get our usual cutthroats in here. How are you guys doing today?
Hey,
good yourself?
What is this about? Is it April or what?
I got to get on the road early today, so I figured, a nice impromptu 5:30 in the morning stream would be the way to go. So
I was going to say, it must be well early where you are.
Yes, a little bit early. That was up at 5.
Outside? Still dark?
Oh yeah, it's definitely still dark outside. There is no sunshine yet. So, Dan Emons, still throwing some shout outs to all the Hexicans in here. Dan Emons, happy to have you, man. OG Hexican here. In retrospect, Hex was inevitable, the monetization of time itself. That's right. El Hexadente, Motley Investor, Crypto King, Maddie. Oh, who is this? Maddie C85. Hey, it's neat to have some new people I don't think I've seen before. Joe Peeps, thank you for your service. I appreciate that, sir. Duncan Andrews, David Morales, of course. Daraj Moore, my Dr. Troll that always has to try to troll everything I say. So always glad to have him there. Flames, I'm early because I got to get on the road with the kids today. We got a road trip to take, so I'm going to buy some Hex and shower. I'll be on shortly. Okay. Well, I'm okay with that. That works for us.
Is UK Hornet here? Do we have our UK Hornet here?
Oh yeah, he's here. Yeah,
he's rolling.
Yeah,
he was one of the first. God damn.
This stupid avatar, his pancake swap. I'm day 2 OG, man. Well, that's good, man. I just haven't seen the name in the chat before. Miss Hexquisite. Hey, congratulations. I never got to give you a congratulations on your lamp design. That is awesome. On Crypto Hut's limited run. So that is awesome. DC Mavericks up from China. Well, I don't know how you got past the great firewall of China, but we are glad to have you, friend. Glad to have you. Motley streaming from shower. That should be fun.
just don't drop the phone.
Yeah, that is right. We are going to be wealthy. Smart man, VPN. Well, you can come join us anytime, my friend. So, and if you can ever get on, you just let us know, and we'll make room for you here. So, I dropped the link in the chat. So, if any of you guys are interested, you guys can join us today. We don't have the regular crew because I just kind of threw this on everybody last minute. And Peter and his fluffy hair and Henry Hex are the only two that were able to make it. So. I'm glad you guys were able to make it. How's your day going today, gentlemen?
Pretty okay. I think everyone is getting ready for the Eastern. So.
Okay.
So.
I mean,
fine.
It's pretty good. I was hoping for us to be over 2 cent by now. It looks like we're taking a little pullback, but
that's all right. Well, there's still some pretty big wallets out there that have that trader mentality, that have that taking profits mentality. And I was wondering when they were going to start dumping a little more. And I haven't done any chain analysis to watch and see. Dude, I leave that to other people that have the time to do that. I just don't. But it didn't surprise me to see it dip back down. But I mean, you guys, to see us ever go back to the low 1 cent, I don't think that's likely. I don't think it's likely.
Maybe if somebody is heavy fingered.
I think
or heavy-handed.
Yeah.
I think there's big support.
Someone needs to pay themselves back. 1.5 cent. I believe that.
Yeah, I think that's probably the lowest. I don't think you will potentially even hit that. I think there's a lot more buy pressure than people realize, and I think these little dips down have been bought up pretty quickly because we hit 2 cent. We went slightly over, didn't we? And then that was bought up, it dipped, and then it was bought up again pretty quickly. So I see that happening.
Those were like 20% dips or something like that.
Mm.
So somebody's catching the hex.
Someone is catching it. Definitely.
That's right. Well, apparently it's Motley, pre-shower Motley.
Yeah,
so I tried to ask on Knights of the Crypto Roundtable. If you guys haven't checked out the last episode, it was a really good episode. It made me put my FOMO pants on with Motley and look into crypto, talking about where this possibly could go and how it can go higher than any of us think. I'm like, I asked in the chat if Motley wouldn't mind lending me some money so I can buy some more HEX. So.
I don't know.
If any of you, I got a really good credit score, guys. If any of you guys want to lend me some money for some HEX, so
maybe some insurance fraud, right?
Whoa, no. I still need that income for now, and I don't really want to go to. You guys ever seen the movie?
Just joking.
You guys ever seen the movie Office Space?
Yeah.
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Where he says, I don't want to go to fuck me in the ass federal prison. I don't want any of that. So, yeah, none of that for me. So that's one of the greatest movies of all time, if you guys ask me. So.
You guys in America just pay your taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Do yourself a favor, because if you don't pay, you have to pay it and then go to jail, right?
Yeah, they'll take it from you anyway. So here's going off on that. I think that's a really great point, Peter. So thank you for starting us down that road, because the one thing that I really want to tell everyone is, I never really thought of it this way until I listened to the Graham, Stephan, and Mr. Wonderful, Shark Tank, Mr. Wonderful. I saw his interview with Graham Stephan, and he had a great point. He said, you guys that are afraid to do things because it's going to cause you to have to owe some tax is the wrong outlook. The fact that you're paying tax at all means that you're making money, and that's what's important. So you guys need to focus on what's important and do more of that. And if paying taxes is the outcome of that, that's fine, as long as you're coming out ahead in the end. So it's not worth the tax evasion, guys. I really don't recommend that to anybody, because they will take it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there are countries where you just pay what you owe, maybe some fee, but yeah, you don't go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
But you Americans, goddamn, it's hard.
That's the only thing the federal government here in the United States won't let you get away with. So you can kill people all day long, and if you got a great enough attorney, you can get out of it. But even if you got the best attorneys and the best team in the world, they will come for their money, and that's what they want, and that's really all they care about. So give them the one thing that they're gonna fight for.
Yeah.
I like your name, Peter. I just love it. And just your hair.
Because I don't know.
I mean, it's been a while since you've had a haircut. It's been months, hasn't it?
It's been since December.
Interesting.
Since then, everything is closed around here, and I don't know anyone who owns this machine. What's it called?
Clippers.
No, not scissors, but
sheep shears. Sheep shears.
Yeah, something like that. And yeah, I know some lawyers, some other professions, but nobody that can cut my hair. It's horrible.
Well, it sounds like you need to come to the United States and go become one of Hexo's wife's customers. So now she's still cutting hair. So RG3 scissors.
Yeah, but
the UK started to ease its lockdown now, which is good. So we can actually meet people again.
Oh,
Club's
nice.
going to open at the end of this month, which is also good. Life's starting to go back to normal after way too long. I'm
jealous. I'm jealous.
Other than the masks, things in because I'm in a very remote part of the country. Like we're like number 2 in the United States for distance from an interstate, and there's some place up in Idaho near Hexo that's even farther from an interstate than where my little town is from, and we're just a scarcely populated county, very large county, sparsely populated, and very, very open spaces here, and we never really got shut down. But there's just a lot of masks running around. Everyone wears a mask. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people wear masks to Walmart. Pretty much, that's our city mall is the super Walmart. But other than that, man, we just really weren't affected a whole lot. We got off pretty easy. You know, the church services shut down for a little bit, and everyone was doing the home church thing, and the school did shut down for a little while, but our kids are in a private school, so we didn't have any issues there. So we never even had a COVID case at my kid's school. So it worked out pretty well for us. I'm very fortunate we didn't live in a big city, man, because being cooped up, I would have just gone crazy, I think. I don't know how you guys did it.
It's not fun. I've got, at least I have outside space and stuff, but like it's just so boring now. It's like just not being able to go out and see people and like go to like just like a normal life. Like
yeah.
I'm in jail. I'm in my room.
In your little prison cell. Your own personal prison cell. Oh, we just dipped just a little bit more, so someone else took a little more profits.
My
buy that dip, guys. Buy the dip.
Buy the dip. Molly said he was going to buy some. He's off there selling behind our backs.
Yeah, he's selling so he can buy lower.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, my friends want to buy during weekend, so okay, we can go a little bit more.
No.
There you go. I became a bazillionaire in lockdown. That's what I did. RT3 says, I love it, man. I love it.
Me too. I became probably rich and fat.
He wanted to make sure everyone knew he is buying. He is not dumping. He is buying. So, I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Peter. I mean, for being one of the worst years professionally, because the lockdown had so much to do with it, and then we had some stuff in the industry happen in my agency that it was industry related, and it really screwed over a bunch of agents. And so between the pandemic and the agency or the industry changes, we really got hosed pretty hard. and 2020 was still one of the best years of my life because of HEX. So it was a win-win or lose-lose-win, I should say. But the win outweighed all of the losses. So that's awesome.
I made the most money I've ever made in my life by a long shot.
I think it's everyone. I think it's everyone who FOMO'd it day one.
Yeah, the most money I've made in 1 year in my whole life. That's for sure. There's no doubt about it. So.
And the great thing is, there's more to come. So.
Oh, I know. You know, Basat, the Fed coin confirmed. Yeah, I was reading a little bit on that. It's not as concrete. The information I was getting was not as concrete as I wanted to bring to the channel. So we'll have more on that later. But this is actually good for crypto. So a lot more people are gonna have eyes on it now that the Fed is saying that crypto and blockchain is effective. Just wait, man. They're not gonna FOMO in, but they're going to, at a utility, they're going to go into the Fed coin, and then they're going to turn around and find out what they really need once they're in the space. So I think that's a good thing. That's just more money to funnel into HEX, guys. Just wait.
When listing on Binance for the Fed coin.
Yeah.
That's when we are in trouble.
Yeah, right. They're gonna let you yield farm on Pancake Swap. Hornet, good job. Or go lose all your money, bro.
Well, they just ask you for your seed phrase. That you don't.
It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Just your seed phrase. I mean, just everything that you have in that wallet. No big deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
what is going on? Is there any drama? Oh, there is a lot of activity in the PulseChain room. Everyone is designing the logo. There are some good ones, some bad ones, and some just jokes.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of jokes. I think the jokes outlast everything else. So
I saw a couple that were pulsing.
What?
It's like they were pulsing all over the keyboard and gibberish was coming out. Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Oh.
Good news.
I just can't wait to actually hear Richard give us some more information on what's actually happening.
Yeah.
I was listening to the second recording of the voice chat, and I'm not through, but I think there will be probably some release phase, maybe some continuous what it's called referral program. So that should be good.
Yeah. I'm trying to go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
And good stuff. Like we just have to survive. I don't know, maybe a year with high fees, and it will be fine.
Just
imagine unstaking for hundreds of dollars. It's
I mean, the best thing that can happen for HEX probably at the moment is that the bull market finishes for like the rest of crypto.
I
think we'll pump anyway, because where else are you going to put your money?
Yeah.
You can get really good yield. Like it's had 100% uptime. It's a great place to place money in. So I think we won't see as big an effect on the drop as everyone else does. And obviously, if the market crashes, then the ETH fees will be smaller. I mean, they're still going to be higher now because of these changes they're making, but they'll at least go down to like reasonable levels. But you think like obviously you can wait and trade like when it's not as expensive, but it's well hard to find anything under like 100 Gwei at the moment, like any day.
Yeah, maybe,
which is crazy expensive.
Maybe just the weekends are under 100 Gwei, but like you have to be lucky and wait. Like
so
in my location,
fingers crossed the whole market crashes. Other than HEX.
I don't know if we can crash that much. Like
we might be coming up to like another pump though, because like ETH does look like it's going to go over 2K again. Bitcoin's pretty much recovered, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's about 4K under, 3K under its all-time highs. So all it really needs is like a really big increase to say 100K or something around those lines, and then I'm sure people will take profit, and then that will probably cause the market to collapse.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we are hoping for something that won't happen any sooner.
Just so I could have cheap fees.
Yeah,
the only thing we want.
I'm indifferent because I'm not in. I mean, I got a few other small holdings, nothing compared to HEX, because I pretty much went all in on HEX. Now, I do have some side businesses where I earn crypto through actual work, and so that's why I have some other small bags, but it's nothing. Oh, there's the captain. It's nothing. It's nothing that I wouldn't. It's nothing that is substantial that I would mind if we went into a bear market. Part of me really kind of wants the bear market to come, the cheaper fees and HEX being the only thing to pump again. So I'm really good either way. Captain.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What are you guys doing up so early? My God.
What are you doing up so early?
I'm always up this early.
Yeah. F that. No, I'm always up this early too, except for right after having a baby. I'm not up this early because I don't get to bed early enough.
Oh, geez. I was looking at Peter and his fluffy hair, and I said, this guy needs some help. He doesn't even know what a pair of scissors are.
Thank you. You know what, man?
I'll never cut my hair again once I get to retire. There you go. Looks like that's what you've been using. And Henry, how you doing, Henry? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I just I am getting like stream burn. I'm stream burned out. So I said, well, what do you do when you don't want to go on stream? You go on stream, right?
Yeah.
So I said, these guys where's the rest of the crew at? Too early for them or?
Too early, which is funny because it's like 9 p.m. right now for Papa B. So
yeah,
this is probably where he sleeps now.
Yeah.
Like
that's
his
right.
body clock's probably so ruined from doing so many streams that like he sleeps. He sleeps.
That's right. He sleeps during the day and is awake at night like a vampire.
Probably he has to sleep. But other than that, he's all over the place. Like I see him in many streams.
So with it being April Fool's, it hasn't been any super jokes yet, huh? Nothing on the crypto Twitter. Nothing popped up.
I haven't seen anything, but
yeah.
At the same time, I just kind of, I don't know, I kind of tune out Twitter until later in the day. Like, because if I start Twitter in the morning, I won't get off and I'll be like, oh crap, there's 3 hours of my day. Like, I gotta get moving. I gotta actually get something accomplished today. So,
oh man, it's a time sucker. That's for sure. It will suck time like nobody's business.
Yep. Being a content creator, you gotta be on Twitter, but at the same time, man, it's a full-time freaking job.
It's definitely much better being on Twitter when we're going up in price rather than sideways. I mean, it got really negative. But like, I had to stop going on. I was just like, I can't deal with all these people.
Yeah, streaming is even harder.
Molly had his OnlyFans stream going on in the shower with him. But as long as he just bought some more HEX and he's going to come on here now. So you better be fully dressed, brah.
He was streaming for the Navy fellas. They like those shower streams.
Wow, gets his money to buy.
This is a nice dip. No. This is a nice little dip here, man. This is a good dip. We might see even lower. Looks like, huh?
Wow. Good.
5%. What is this? A dip for ants? Come on.
A dip for ants.
Nardo, hello, sir. Good to have you. Tears of HEX haters.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Just hydrating on the tears of Hex haters, bro.
That's how I start my morning every day.
Love it. Love it.
Oh man, I'm getting ready. Ready to start doing some body work myself, Nardos. Now that it's springtime, pull the bus out and start doing some more grinding.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, man, it's been I should have done a lot more work on it when the pandemic was going on, but I didn't. I was too into HEX, so my car got freaking put on the back burner.
Yeah, it will. Everything I do goes in phases. Sometimes I'll work on a car, like that Corvette I did recently, did the hood. I probably won't work on it for another month.
You have your own shop, or you work for somebody?
Yeah, I guess I'm famous for doing my Bondo work. I have it straight as lightning. And then the other guy, he's famous for doing his metal work. So we both found a complete circle. We don't eat each other's lunch, and it's just me and him. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I was able to walk away from the corporation once I found HEX, which was the best mental health thing that could have ever happened to me.
Nice.
Yep. That's cool. Hey, I want to address this. Hey, Cos D, thank you, sir. Appreciate the $5 Canadian, the 50 cents United States. Just kidding. I always make that joke with you. Just kidding. The little brothers up north. But yes, HEX will be supported on the old ETH chain. In fact, I don't know if you guys saw the tweet from Richard Hart himself that stated that those who want to continue to buy the HEX on the expensive ETH chain, it will always exist there, and so the market will decide which chain they want, which chain they value the most. But that you will be able to buy the HEX Pulse pair or the HEX ETH pair. That both will be supported. Both will be supported, guys. That was from Richard himself. And then the other thing is Hornet. I know Hornet UK is all BSC these days. Well, that is a Solidity-backed code, and there will be wrap stakes, I believe, at one point in time on that, because it's what has been alluded to. So we don't know what that's going to look like, but anything that runs a Solidity programming, they are working on the wrap stakes, as most of you Hexicans are already aware of. So
that's
So
one
we're
more
going to
chain.
have like HEX Classic and HEX, yeah?
HEX Classic.
oh, HEX Classic, like Coke Classic.
All I know is that it's going to be double. That's all I know.
I
Let's
think
keep them
so.
the same price. That would be nice.
Because unless you purposely fork out the duplicate coins, because if you're forking something, you're forking everything on it. So unless you're purposely forking out the HEX and then creating a bridge and that you have to move over to the Pulse side, but that doesn't make sense to me, because the whole point is to get away from fees, and people that have the newcomers would still have to buy the original ETH and bridge it over to Pulse. That doesn't make sense to me. But hey, this is all speculation, guys. I do want to give my hats off to Knights of the Crypto Roundtable with Motley Investor. That is Ben Motley's one of his the things that he's not super stoked about. Everybody talking about it's got to be this, it's got to be that, and it's creating tribalism within the HEX group of what's going to happen. And it's funny to kind of sit back and watch it. HEX chat is probably not the place for that, since there's newcomers in there and they'll just be listening to the infighting. But yeah, I mean, I get it. It is all speculation, and we can't just say with certainty what it's going to do.
It's going to be double. It's going to be double.
I think so.
Let's hope for double.
I do think so. I honestly do think so, because if you fork unless you specifically fork out, you will have double of everything that's on the fork chain.
I think we all need to I'm fucking with everybody, because that's what I keep seeing is like all this infighting and all of the chat rooms and shit. And now with that voice chat, it's fucking horrible, man. I mean, the voice chat is like, that is so fucking entertaining. I turned that shit on. I just bought Cirrus, and I haven't listened to a fucking minute of Cirrus, because I've been listening to the voice chat in Hex.com or the Hex Telegram room. And it's like all this infighting. a little bit of smart shit, and then some fucking weird motherfucker going off on some, you know, weird tangent, fucking talking crazy shit. Oh, and then, you know, and then Kareem. So it's just been like, freaking so much entertainment. But by the way, I'm not bagging on anybody over there in the voice chat. Freaking love listening to you guys. I literally
on all of you.
I'm bagging on all of you. Yes, I'm not bagging on one of you. I'm bagging on all of you. Get a life, but no, keep it up because I love it. So anyway.
Because it's great entertainment.
Because it's great entertainment. I freaking dig it, man. But I wanted to answer something. So Hornet UK, when do you think you were at your prime, RG3? I haven't got there yet, motherfucker. I haven't got there yet. I'm working on it. I'm still working on my prime. Oh man. So anyway.
So this dip is because someone dumped 4 million. Okay. Well, hey, that's all right, guys. Good on them for taking profits. You know, they were in early, they took profits and made it cheaper for the next guy to come in.
And you're going to see this often, especially when my stakes come due. Because
that's right. Dumping millions on your fucking head.
But you know, it hasn't been like flash crashes or anything. So this is just people taking profits. You know, it happens, and and they're out and you're still in. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still massively up from where we were like a month ago.
Oh yeah,
we are.
Yeah, we're more than double what we were a month ago.
Just a few weeks ago, we were under a penny. I mean, so it's this is an amazing pump,
Captain. This is meant for you.
Subtle flex.
Just saying. Hey. Just saying, I'm gonna just be dumping millions on your guys' heads. So I'll let you know when RG is selling, so you guys can catch the dip.
It ain't happening anytime soon. I don't have any stakes in 2021. That's for sure. So I mean, I'm staked out. I did not want to stay. I didn't want to pull any profits this year. I pushed everything out to get T-shares, and it's paying off.
Smart. I wish I had been that smart. I thought, you know, I'll just start taking small profits. I've pretty much paid myself back though for everything I paid in late 2019 and early 2020. So I'm pretty ecstatic about my situation. But I wish I would have waited another year, especially for taxable event.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say that I was smart, bro. I mean, I guess I FOMO'd into shares is what I did. I saw the value in shares and just wanted to gather and attain as many as I can because I don't want to be fucking trading and buying HEX, and I don't want to be doing that. I wanted to make my money work for me now, get in as early as possible, stake as long as I could for my time horizon, and then fucking say la vie off into the sunset. You know, I didn't want to sit here and continue to play the game of trading or trying to buy myself in. You know, I wanted to expand my my T-share value as far as I could and make it work for me, which is, you know, I think, you know, with a lot of you guys being a lot younger than I am, you know, you guys have a longer opportunity to acquire shares, and you know, good on you guys.
That's my plan now. It's like I'm
twice as
sleeping
long.
out longer. When my stakes end, I'm whacking them out 15 years now.
There you go.
And you never know what's going to happen with like Pulse. So if there is some sort of reward for T-shares or, you know, longer stakes, then
yeah.
I'm
that would be nice.
99% sure there will be something.
Here we go again. There's gonna be something. 99 goddamn fucking % sure.
We don't know what that something is, but
here's what I do know. Here's what I do know is that Richard is gonna come out with something really fucking cool if he hasn't already done it already, just waiting to fucking throw it on you. The other thing is he's gonna surprise us. I mean, we're not gonna know what he's doing. I mean, everybody's going to spew all the speculation. Every time we do this, We talk about what's going to happen, and then the curveball Richard throws in there. And what's funny is we all go, "Oh yeah, no shit, that's exactly what he should have done or what he was going to do." And that was just like Big Payday. A lot of us were like just sitting there. Who do we got down? We got somebody in the green room.
I brought Motley is coming in.
Oh, look who it is!
David Morales. David Morales says Motley takes forever to wash his balls. They must be huge.
Hey, they're extra dirty, all right.
Whose balls was he washing?
My own. Takes a minute. What's up, guys?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, dude?
So I just want to address this here. So he says it will not be double. You will not have double your coins. You'll just choose which side you want to go on. And if you want to stay on L1, that's it, or else it would affect the supply. Well, then how are people going to get to Pulse in the first place if everybody's staked? So that's what doesn't make sense to me. I don't believe that statement, but I can't figure out in my head how.
Here we go. Here we go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I don't believe that's going to be true. But again, like Captain said, he's going to throw some curveball in there. I know one thing's for sure. He's going to take care of Hexicans, and that's really all that we should be focusing on. He's not going to screw up the project.
That's what the fork is for, is to take care of us. So, I mean, any expectations other than that is, is just everybody moon fucking math in it.
The hex, isn't it? Like, it's going to be positive. That's all we need to really worry about. It's going to be a positive change. Like, it's going to do hex a favor rather than. I don't think anything negative will come out of it.
No, I don't think so either. I think if anything, it's gonna pump two projects at the same time, and Richard's gonna print another couple $2 billion on another chain, and we're all gonna have social consensus that it's worth something, and we're all gonna get rich because of it. So I'm good either way, however it plays out.
Yeah, he's gonna take care of the little guy, and if you're involved, you're gonna be taken care of.
Mm-hmm. What's your take on that, Motley? I brought it up just for you.
Yeah. So, I mean, you already mentioned it earlier, I think, on the stream. Just like anyone who's speculating on what's going to happen doesn't know jack shit yet, right?
Exactly.
So it's fun, but there's no sense in like you said earlier, the community fighting over it because none of you fucks know. So
that's right.
Relax. But it is fun. My estimation is because obviously creating two versions of Hex, I think actually might cause a divide in the community. So I think what's going to happen is I think they're going to do a fork of Ethereum, but it's going to fork Ethereum, but it's not going to copy the contract of Hex on layer one. What I think it's going to do, it's going to do another side chain, which is going to be PulseChain. And I think there's going to be I'm imagining Richard's probably going to do some sort of airdrop scenario with anyone who owns Hex, essentially creating another big payday event. And I think on PulseChain, that coin that gets dropped is going to be Pulse coin or something along those lines. And I think that's going to be our medium of essentially like a gas token. And I think it's going to allow us to operate on anything that's on layer one, essentially. So I think it's going to be kind of a bridge between the original layer one of Ethereum and PulseChain. It's going to look back and it's going to look at the Hex contract. Just like Richard said, maybe we have 80 something different validators, different nodes, confirm that your stakes are what they are on layer one, verifies it, and you just run it on PulseChain. All the transactions take place on PulseChain, and then we no longer have that fee issue. So I see it more as essentially a different chain that allows us to interact with the Hex contract with next to no gas fees, something along those lines.
You think it'll be a similar bridge like to when you go over to Matic or something like that?
Yeah, so I think Richard has stated that it's going to be layer one, so it's not even going to be a layer two solution. So it probably will be just another side chain that you can select within the MetaMask wallet. So it'll be as simple as just clicking on it. And I think it'll be like that. And then there will be some sort of bridge. And I think the transactions on PulseChain will be done via some coin that gets airdropped to all holders of Hex is kind of my guess. And then we create another big payday event, crazy buying pressure for Hex, and who knows where the price goes. Because at that point, we're looking at towards the end of the year, which is where it looks like price might just get absolutely stupid. when I know on our show, Knights of the Crypto Table, freaking Wasabi, or you guys know him as Looking to Crypto. It was a couple days ago, and he hit me up. He just sent me like a StreamYard link at like 3 a.m. because you stupid Californians freaking 3 hours behind us. So it was 12 for him, but it was 3 for me, and I just like laid in bed. I was like, "Fuck!" It's probably something good. So, so him and I start talking, and like he won't show this chart yet because he doesn't want Wales to try to front run his TA that he's done. But when he showed me, oh my god, Hex is gonna do stupid stuff this year. Like, I know we were all trying to be conservative a little bit earlier, like, oh, maybe 10, 20 cents by the end of the year. I don't think so anymore. I think we're 25, 50 cents easy. And we were going back and forth looking at this. I was like, holy shit, because we're marking it with Ethereum, right? Because we've been following Ethereum, and Hex is coming into its third wave. It's essentially another expansion phase. And I see it, right? Like, we all see it right now. Like, we're holding 1.5, 1.7 price floor right now. Once we smash through the all-time highs, then we're into price discovery. Who knows where we go from there? But by the end of the year, I think it's 25, 50 cents. And it was funny. He did the chart and the TA, and pretty much had us around close to 50 cents by the end of the year. And that's without anything with PulseChain or anything like that, and maybe another big payday event. Like, holy fuck, we could go to $1. Like, it's absolutely crazy to think that we might get there that soon. Not to get everyone's hopes up and everything, but we might.
You just said it on stream. He's got this secret fucking chart that he doesn't want anybody to see, and then you said it's going to be $1 on stream to the whole fucking Hex community. What do you mean you don't want to get everybody's hopes up?
Hey, I may or may not have got my buys in this morning. All right.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
And there are a lot of.
It's crazy though. I really think we're going to do things that we didn't think we were going to do this year. I really do.
There are a lot of people comparing Ethereum, like in the early days, to Hex. Like,
yeah,
there was this like accumulation phase that is really similar.
Yep, we're there right now.
Leg up. And it was thousands of percent.
Oh man!
I gotta get my coffee.
Oh man! Look at the crypto match that Ethereum chart to exactly where Hex is, and I was just like, oh my god!
Like when Ethereum went from like $1 to $1,000.
Yeah. So we're about to go into that crazy expansion phase. We'll consolidate a little bit after that, and then we'll probably have the next one. The next all-time highs will be probably our blow-off top before the bear market. And then we'll probably consolidate, if I had to guess, probably anywhere between 3 and 5 cents in a bear market. But that's just based off like old tokenomics and old history of like the markets, right? Like, that whole game has changed now because we have traditional finance in here now. We have a product, which that alone sets you apart in this market. And we have the highest earning yield that's trustless in the space. Like, Hex might not get as much of a dip like we traditionally have in the past. Like, it really might not. I don't think it will. I'm just going off base. If it dips like the rest of crypto, then yeah, we could be sitting at like 3 to 5 cents in the bear market. So pretty much any buy right now, regardless of what your entry point is, and I think one of you mentioned it earlier, you're going to be fine. Like, it's going to go up from here. Like, even in the bear market at our lowest point, you're going to be higher than these prices. And we're all going to be sitting on a freaking yacht somewhere 5 years later, like laughing at ourselves.
Boy, here we
like,
go.
5 months later,
years. When we were bitching about 5 cents.
Is he still not getting people's hopes up? Is that what he's doing?
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry guys, I'll take my FOMO pants off.
I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but
Coffee sent me these pair of FOMO pants, and I just can't contain myself.
I freaking love it.
That is awesome.
Oh shit,
dude, that is awesome. Yeah, it's. I can't wait for someone to go on what was that, Wales chat or whatever the hell it was. That, God, early days Hex. But remember that they only let the one young kid on. Whale pool. They wouldn't let Captain on, but they let some young kid on there, and he's like, I'm gonna have a golden yacht in 15 years, and they just laughed at him. Dude, who's laughing now?
I think that channel doesn't exist, or does it?
Whale pool? I don't know. It might still exist.
Let's check it out.
I haven't heard from them lately. Hey, Motley, you going to Vegas?
Yeah, I'm going to Vegas. I'll be there.
Nice. Hey, did you see about that shooting range?
Yeah, it looks pretty crazy. It looks like a lot of automatic weapons and tank driving.
You could shoot tanks and shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I might drop some money for that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think maybe we could get a group together and go down to the range and go plinking. We got to go plinking.
I mean that's a great little vlogging opportunity, right? Like a bunch of Hex kids driving around in tanks and shit.
That's
gonna be fun. I'll be there, man. I will be there.
I'll be good. It'll be good to see you in person.
That's awesome.
I would like
awesome.
to go, but I don't know if I want to sell some Hex for that trip.
No, you gotta save some cash.
Yeah. I wouldn't sell Hex. I would look for dirty fiat. I wouldn't touch the Hex right now.
Yeah,
right.
Borrow some money. Borrow some money.
Yeah.
That is financial advice. Borrow some money to go to Vegas.
Put it all on red.
Do not. I repeat, if you've got Hex in your hands,
let me write that down.
Write that down. Sell your Hex. Do not sell your Hex. People who are selling right now are going to be crying.
Borrow money to go to Vegas.
All right, gentlemen, I guess we get off. I played hooky long enough.
All right,
Good to see you,
Nardo.
Nardo.
Good to see you,
Right
bro.
there, buddy.
Keep on grinding, buddy.
You too.
So Peter just posted in here. Last video on Whale Pool channel was 10 months ago.
Damn.
They thought Hex was a scam, and yet Hex outlived your little channel. Awesome.
Unfortunate.
What a bunch of freaking twerps, man.
Yeah.
Those guys were
Some of these big wallets that have been dumping Hex, man, they're by the end of this year, they're gonna miss out on hundreds of millions of dollars. Like it's gonna be they're gonna who was it? Someone was talking about earlier about essentially like jumping out of buildings, kind of crypto stuff. Like those guys are gonna lose their mind when they look at the price of Hex at the end of the year and realize they sold for penny and sub penny Hex. Like they're gonna absolutely lose it. And then all our lovely copycat friends out there too are not gonna be too thrilled.
With their die forever charts. I love their die forever charts. Yep, pure death.
Yeah, the stairs are going the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
It looked like a slide. Looked like a water
not even
slide.
stairs. That shit's sliding straight down.
That was ugly. That was ugly.
Yeah, mimics the log ride at Disneyland. So.
But hey, they've got another chance over at the Matic network in Quickshot.
Stop. Leave that
I
one,
heard
dude.
I heard that there was like $2 or $3 million worth of liquidity that got put in over there. I wonder where that came from.
Oh, you mean the locked liquidity that evidently
it
had?
was supposed to be burnt or whatever. Yeah. All of a sudden, there's a few million bucks to throw over there.
I mean, come on, we have to be fair. They only look 90%.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah.
Big ballers.
I think unfortunately, at some point down the road, I think there's probably going to be a point where that project rug pulls, because I find it it's two things that are going to happen, right? Either they have backdoors and they're gonna rug pull and pull all the liquidity from the community, or two, they're really just that stupid and they locked all the liquidity on the old version 2 of Uniswap. Either one, you're fucked.
That's what Firebun said, because we brought that up in the voice chat last Sunday, and he said, no, it's verifiable. They did lock it into version 2. I'm like, what a bunch of dumbasses. Yeah, hundreds of millions of dollars of economic energy locked on version 2 Uniswap, knowing version 3 is coming.
Oops.
You guys are
it's good for ETH. I mean, they look 60,000 ETH.
It's great for all the people that want to dump that crap coin. So it's great to have all that liquidity so you can dump into it all day long.
And the chart shows that they are. So
yes, absolutely. Yeah, I don't well, that's the thing that got me, is I thought the same thing. I thought, well, then this guy must be we already know he's a serial liar and he can't keep his word, because he can't even keep his stakes for the time allotted that he had set him up for. But on top of that, where did they come up with all this extra money for liquidity? I thought this was all locked up. Where did all of a sudden an extra $3 million come from?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
It's true. That's true.
It's not even worth your time.
I don't even think it's in the top 100 anymore.
The only thing that's the only thing that's good is the feeling you get when you remember the FUD, when you remember the attacks, when you remember all the bullshit, and then you look at them now and go, yeah, I was right. And boy, that sure does feel good to see you guys fucking looking like dog shit, you know.
Thanks for proving me right.
Just like Whale Pool and the Versace Boy and all those others, you know, it's like it's just so nice to see them with egg on their face and looking douchey and really missing the boat. That's the really good part about it, is I'm just glad they didn't get any hex. You know, it's like, good. I'm glad you stayed away and you got fucking wrecked.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many on the down low I'm sure have bought hex.
Like, yeah, I think Versace Boy did.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if some of those individuals did not buy hex. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
the good thing is they probably bought it a lot later than we did. So,
of course. They helped pump all of y'all's bags, so we owe them a thank you.
Lyric, I don't know about everybody's financial situation, but should we hold ETH until the fork? I am, but only enough for my gas fees. And that's all I'm worried about, is holding enough for my gas fees. Because I'd much rather hold HEX, which has a much better opportunity for price appreciation than ETH. But that's just my situation. So everyone needs to decide on their own. But I only have enough ETH to do transactions with HEX on it. So
why would you hold something when you can earn interest? Like, just lock it and earn.
I mean, I still hold a small bag of ETH, and I have to keep it in like liquid or not liquid storage, cold storage. Otherwise, I'll end up just buying more hex with it.
Just
like,
buying
that was
more
my
hex
initial
with it.
problem. Because I was leaving in my MetaMask, it's like I can't leave this here because I just buy more hex. So like,
doesn't it just tease you every day? Like, hey, there's more buying opportunity. Hey, look at that! I can buy
even the one Ethereum that I leave in there for gas, like on dips, I just stare at it and I'm just like, it's like this needs to go.
Well, I could still sell half of that and be okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I could buy hex with this. I could just replace this measly ETH. Like, that's no problem. It's just ETH. Like, price will maybe go up a little bit, but nothing too crazy right now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That dip is continuing, huh? Nice.
Is it?
Is it? Nice. I have
7%.
I have more funds transferring over, so I'll make another buy here once I get to the office.
Thank you, Motley, for holding up our ETH or our hex price. I appreciate it.
Did anybody see Chris Black's tweet?
No,
I did not.
It says, raise your hand if you're doing unprofitable things in DeFi solely because you want to make yourself eligible for possible airdrops. I just wanted to see if there was anyone going to raise their hand.
You know what, Motley?
I thought about you, Motley.
Yeah. I started going down that rabbit hole.
I'm content. I've stopped now. I have more than enough eligible wallets. Some of the people I onboarded, I made sure that they've used MetaMask Swap. That's something good you guys might want to do. Anyone that you've onboarded, especially friends and family, it's probably good if they're interested in buying more hex, have them do it on MetaMask and do the swap just so they're eligible for more free money. Just like a lot of us got our early onboards at uni swap airdrop. It's still good if they decide they want to buy more hex, go ahead and have them eat a little bit more money on the swap fees, but still eligible for the airdrop, because I think it will come. I think it's just going to come later in the year. And unfortunately, hex is probably going to already crazy pump by then, which is going to drive me absolutely nuts. I'll probably forever hate that stupid Fox for doing this airdrop link.
That's funny. Yeah, I started down that rabbit hole and I was like, I just don't know if I want to drop that kind of coin on the speculating side. I think you're right. I think a lot of those programs will eventually drop their own. There's too profitable for them not to drop their own coin. I think they're just waiting for when nobody's expecting it to happen. And so go ahead.
I think it's two things, right? So one, if you guys notice, you should all follow them on Twitter just to keep tabs on everything. But they've been coming out with a lot of updates. I mean, rapid updates to their regular MetaMask wallet, to their mobile. They just finally got on to iOS, so that was huge. So I think they're getting all their ducks in order. And then they're still waiting because right now we haven't had retail FOMO come into this bull run, right? Like people are still interested,
Yeah.
but you haven't seen the frothing FOMO that we did back in 2016 and 17.
Yeah.
So I think they're waiting to release that airdrop because what's the point of the airdrop, right? You want to attract new users to your platform. Most of the old users in the crypto space already have a MetaMask wallet. So I think they're holding back right now, just keeping an eye on the market and just waiting for more of that retail adoption to come in. And then that way they secure their place as like the number one, essentially ERC20 wallet in the space. I mean, they're already there, but more, just solidify it even more. So I think
I
that's
like
their
your
play.
positivity, Motley. I really do.
Me too.
Thank you. And they're making a fuck ton on fees right now too. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why
not
I
keep it
quit
running?
onboarding. I quit onboarding people because I can't afford the damn ETH fees anymore. Because every time it's like, oh, I don't have any ETH. All right, I'll send you some ETH. And now it's like, I'm running out of ETH. Shit. Every time I onboard somebody, it costs me $120.
Yeah.
I make my cocksucker friends pay me back. I know they got money. I'm cheap like that.
Why do you keep talking about Navy fellers like that?
They got money. They be all right.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, Crypto King.
What's happening,
What's
bud?
up, King?
On his normal Japan delay.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
So, what's
I know
up,
it's been
buddy?
What's up, King?
Been a couple of streams that I've been absent from. Apologize.
No worries.
Yeah, we got some guests coming on next week, don't
Well,
we?
Yeah, that's good news. I just want to say
Good
to my
news.
fellow veterans and Navy guys, Motley out there. Today is the Navy Chief Petty Officer's birthday. 128 years of service to the nation and the Navy.
It is.
So, salute to our Navy chiefs.
Well, in your time, right? Yeah.
Well, it's April 1st, right?
Awesome.
Yeah, it is April 1st.
Yep, it definitely is. Well, so Barely Crafty dropped in me this. I just dropped it into the chat. It's Trevon James, his tweet about the possible PulseChain airdrop.
Let me see here.
What's that?
Or maybe I'm lagging.
Was that me or was that?
I think it was you.
Okay.
Maybe it was me. I don't know.
So Barely Crafty dropped it me Bitcoin trace status. I dropped it in the chat. He said, and I don't know who he's referring to because I haven't watched this yet, but he said, "Hey yo, guess who got mentioned by Trey?" So either me or Barely Crafty got mentioned by Trevon James on his Twitter. But
did you really just say that?
Yep. Well, he's talking about the possible PulseChain airdrop, and regardless of what people think of Trevon James, we know he's a marketer, and if he's going to bring some attention to PulseChain, I'm okay with it. So,
no, I'm not saying.
Trayvon is freaking loving Hex lately.
Yeah,
Trevon's one of us. He's one of us, but sometimes he gets talked about like he's some other type of a fucking legend or something, and I'm like, wait a minute. Don't forget he was the most wrecked guy in crypto before he got into Hex. So he was celebrity for one reason and one reason only. Did you see him drop his? Well, you kind of made some money. The other day he did the opposite of what his famous statement was. Well, you kind of lost your money.
Yeah.
He said, well, you kind of made some money. he flipped it on its head. That was a pretty good tweet.
It's clever. He's a good marketer, man. He's a great marketer. So he gets eyeballs.
He's excellent.
So, hey, you guys, unless Captain wants to continue running this stream, I got to go get some kids up and get them ready because we got a long road trip ahead. But
hell no, man. I got some coffee and I got some balls to go wash too.
Yeah, Marine's got some pretty nasty balls as well.
I just want to mention. Real quick that we do have a new ally in the coin rankings space.
There you go.
And there's the guest is going to be coming on the Discourse Syndicate. She has submitted to get her site A+ Nomics verified. So that's good on her.
I think I know who you're talking about. Okay, cool.
That is awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, and I think it's
All right,
fair to
guys.
say that we have Clay from Nomics coming on next Wednesday. He's confirmed. So
Oh, that's
Right.
cool.
yeah, he
That's an
is
awesome
confirmed.
guest.
Yeah, so Clay will be on Wednesday.
Don't fuck it
So-
up, guys.
No promises.
We don't have you there, so we're gonna be all right.
Don't make him hate us. I'm just kidding. Clay seems like a really cool dude.
Agreed.
He is, and he likes us. You know, he likes
Yeah.
the Hexagon community. He likes Hex.
He's a
He
Hexagon.
likes Richard. He's Hexagon too.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Well, I
That's
appreciate
awesome.
you guys all joining me today. And thank you guys for all your service out there, all of you
Buy the
military
dip.
guys.
buy the dip.
Yeah,
Buy
provide
the dip.
more service and don't be too cruel with the April Fool's Day jokes, guys. We'll talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Adios.
Peace.
Later.
Bye, guys.